Alright, video. Yeah, what? Tired. Um, Starting over. No, I won't bother. Okay, anyway, what is this? Some kind of stickam thing. Oh yeah, what the fuck? Happenings YouTube atheist community and stickam fun. Yeah, got a camera on a stick now, so the focal length should be a little bit better. This is the cat. Oh, yes, it's making regular appearances for whatever reason. Yay! Anyway, okay, yeah, video. You get to it already. Wild onion. Isn't that exciting? Look, wild onion. Ooh, wild onion. Ooh, 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 ooh. Anyway, hopefully this works. It's a little further away. It's like 6 inches further. So that might be better, right? Maybe, possibly, potentially. Anyway, Stickam. Yeah, it was interesting. It's all it's been lately. There was some good argument in there, but it's just it's very frustrating. That's how I'm taking it anyway. I'm finding it. Yeah. So I don't like that part. I don't like the sun much either. It's getting cooler, which is irritating. I think I'll tripod. God damn it, cat. See, since I have a tripod here, I might as well use it. I think. Should be able to do this without too much trouble. Yeah, that'll work. Alright. Good enough. Yeah, I can live with that. Ow. Ow. Cat. Ow. Alright, anyway. Yeah, there really isn't anything to say. It's just the same old crap. I have to come up with some new jargon for what I'm basically advocating, which is they have like the Human Extinction Project and the, group of, I don't know, depressed people association for the non-continuation of life. I mean, there's different groups of people. Ow! God damn it! Those are claws, you fucker. And yeah, I'm sort of connected to that, but not in the way that a lot of these people are, which is, they're basically anti-human movements, and they're not like anti-DNA movements. And so I have to come up with some other kind of label for it. But it sort of fell into the argument last night. I'll do a response video to the ideist guy, who's called, I can't remember, in Stickam. Bruce? I don't know, what the hell's his name? I forget. Bandit, yeah, that's it. Anyway, so he's talking about this word I can't remember. The cyborg stuff. Like we're going to augment ourselves with technology, and like somehow that's going to solve all our problems. And obviously, it's not going to solve any problems for the human race. Human race can't even get good artificial limbs for most of the people who need them in the world. So that as a future seems pretty bleak to me. To have a bunch of, I don't know, whatever, Bill Gates is, roaming around, stomping around in their big cybergenetic, metal suit, whapping us with their 40-foot penises. Who wants to live in that world? Not I. But the whole point is we're not going to live in any of these worlds. I mean, realistically, this stuff isn't going to happen for decades. And we're more likely going to blow ourselves to bits in these stupid, idiotic little wars that we keep provoking. One of them's going to turn into World War III, and we're all going to be living in the Stone Age. So none of that shit's going to happen. And but if it were possible for us to technically break these barriers, I mean, the obvious argument for a virtual reality is that it can duplicate any reality. So if you think this reality is so spectacular, it could give you a little crappy cabin with a leaky roof, and give you a rental contract and a landlord, and it can give you a bunch of corporations that own your life, and you could make it as bleak and as pitiful as you wish it to be. And then you could even have your nanotechnology in your virtual reality, and you could have your liver transplant or your atomic liver or whatever the fuck you want. You could have all that in the virtual reality. So what's the point? I mean, virtual reality could duplicate any world, and so it could duplicate that shithole. But the point is once you can create the perception of a reality. Yeah, why wouldn't you live in a spectacular world, not a bleak, grungy, shitty world? You might as well do Star Wars rather than The Postman. If you want to pick a movie, yeah, you might as well have your light cruiser and save the universe and be a Jedi than, to be some, asshole, eating 70-year-old radioactive cornflakes. So anyway, yeah, that's probably enough on that subject. So anyway, but yeah, I mean, look, the whole truth thing here is getting really simple. So I sort of related to a Professor Anton video. He did a response to that Antonine, whatever lame documentary where he talks about cognitive dissonance and quantum theory and somehow combines the two, and it just is complete rubbish. Like somehow our brains are fucked up, or we're fucked up because we have some sort of quantum free will, or something like that. But it just is a whole pile of crap. We're just need machines. We're addicted to a world we live in. We're attempting to navigate it to satisfy our own ego-driven desires of accomplishment and self-actualization, and it's just that narrow and pitiful. And the simple logic is there'd be no reason to impose it, on the next generation. I made the example last night in Stickham, which I thought was pretty good, that if I had the power to build a new Earth in my hand, I could just make one like a god, and I could put billions of animals on it, and I could have them eat each other for 4 billion years, and I could have, for a little tiny brief period of time, 10,000 years, I got little human beings fuck around and do their little thing. Why would I do it? What would be my personal motivation? I wouldn't have a rational reason to create that experiment, to make another little Earth with the whole little game to be played out. I wouldn't have a rational reason, so it'd have to be some sort of personal reason, and then that corrupts the whole thing anyway, because to do an experiment for personal gain isn't scientific. So, I mean, it just makes it so clear. Like I said, if I had the power, why would I do it? Why would I make it? Why would I put it in this? Why would I make another little Earth with all the little horrors and all the little sadnesses and all the little tragedies? It would just be idiotic. So anyway, a little girl cat's coming over here, snooping about. You can't see, it's over here. See, over there. He usually doesn't come over here. But anyway, yeah, it's kind of, nice and sunny, but it's a little cool today. It's supposed to maybe snow or something in a couple of days, but, hopefully not. So, yeah, so that's about it. So, yeah, videos, I'll make some. My depression's a little better. I'm trying to just get back into some different kind of habits. Speaking of that, Paul's ego was in the room last night. I did record that part, so that part will be on the website. Most of it anyway, I think. But anyway, it's just nice seeing him again. We just talked a little bit about depression and shit. So that was good. And, yeah, not much else. Karina was in there for a little while. But, I started talking about to the French guy, and I think she got disinterested. She boogied. But anyway, she looked all intelligent. She had her glasses on, which was kind of fun. Yeah, it's good. Variety is good. Yeah. Yeah. What else? Yeah, Bubba Micmac guy did his usual video, but he linked to a Healthy Addict video. I haven't seen any of her videos for a while. She looked really good. Driving around Texas. She's going to see Rabbit Ape, who I haven't heard from in a long time. I know he was studying physics, so maybe he's just been busy with the schoolwork and learning all the math and all that crap. So, it's good just to, stay connected. Goat's apparently getting married, which is kind of bizarre, but, whatever. I think he's marrying like a Christian chick or something, which is kind of fucked up. But whatever. Different strokes and all that. Yeah, those aren't people I watch anymore anyway. I mean, their conversation is all kind of, same old, same old. It's kind of like that pussy atheism shit, it's atheism with no point. You know, it's just anti-religion. It really isn't atheism. Like, take the fact that there isn't intelligent design. Unintelligent design is what atheism really is. If you're gonna really look at it, that's what it is. It's unintelligent design, and that has a consequence. Being the product of an unintelligent design has a consequence, and the consequence is life is really fucking stupid. Yeah. You know, it's all, you know, winding up all this need and want and desire to accomplish absolutely nothing. Um, yeah, the Karoots guy was in Stickam for a little bit, and yeah, we talked a little bit about that whole idea that, you know, the whole game really isn't gaining the satisfaction. The game is just having the motivation to keep hitting the spokes in the wheel, so you just keep turning the wheel, so you keep running your treadmill. So it's just having enough of a perception of value ahead of you to keep chasing, because that's all there is. There's chase. The get is a small, tiny fraction of your life, and once you get something, you're going to find something else that needs getting. I sort of use the example of washing your car or waxing your car, and you know, if you could, you'll see the big defects. And if you get rid of the big defects, well, you'll start seeing all the small defects. And you get rid of the small defects, you'll start seeing the infinitesimal defects. And then you'll start complaining that it isn't 3D enough, and there isn't enough reflection, and that people aren't getting blinded by the chrome. And you'll always find something to gripe about, or something more to demand from something. And it just has to do with where you are. I mean, what condition you're in. It's sort of the nature of the psychology to contrive an excuse to keep hitting the wheel, to strive for another day, you know, another game on the pinball machine, or whatever you want to analogize it to. So anyway, enough of this shit. So that's probably enough of a video. Ooh. I will now put the camera back in the holding position. There's the cat. Hey, kitty. There's this cat. There's another cat over there in that box, I believe. Hiding in the box over there. Yep. 3 cats. So anyway, yeah, that's probably enough, right? So, from sunny Inmendham, yeah, that's funny, sunny Inmendham, I think that's enough of a video. Hopefully it's under 15 minutes. Let's look. 12, yeah, good. I still have a whole another minute and 2 minutes to burn. So anyway, but I won't bother burning them, because, you know, I'll just waste them. There's no point in wasting 2 minutes. Oh yeah, oh, we could waste it just looking at the cat. Yes. Oh. All right, well anyway, enough of that. Yeah, okay. All right, end of the video. So till next time, and such and so forth. Yeah, thank you to the people who do show up and we do the Stickam thing, and hopefully I'll come up with a strategy and it'll get better and more purposeful and all that kind of crap. Is I do have to start doing the purposeful thing. This yammering to the wind is kind of pointless. Do have to put an edge to it. So, until next time, so forth.